Iorana, I send you warm greetings from the United Nations in New York and wish you well for a productive meeting in Rapa Nui. I greatly regret that I cannot be with you in person. Ever since I was a young boy growing up in Fiji, I wanted to visit Rapa Nui, to stand on the island that best attests to humanity's innate qualities of courageous discovery and survival. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, when you look out from Rapa Nui over the beautiful blue waters of the Pacific, it is difficult to imagine that the ocean is in deep trouble. But the sad fact is that this is true. The scientific proof is clear. The climate change effects of ocean acidification, ocean warming, and deoxygenation are with us, as are the phenomena of rising sea levels, dying coral reefs, loss of marine biodiversity, coastal erosion, spreading dead zones, and extreme weather events. Meanwhile, the continuation of irresponsible human activities compounds the troubles of the ocean. Overfishing, harmful fishing practices, illegal fishing, destruction of coastal ecosystems, and the pollution of the ocean with the unsustainable waste of our linear economic systems. To the shame of our times, plastic waste has permeated the ocean, is being ingested by marine organisms, litters our foreshores, and has even sunk to the depths of the Mariana Trench. The good news is that we have a global plan to rectify the troubles that humankind has brought upon the ocean. I refer to the two great international accords of 2015, the Paris Climate Agreement and the UN's 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. As I'm sure you know, within the latter is the Ocean's Goal, SDG 14, to conserve and sustainably use the ocean's resources. Faithfully implemented around the world, these global accords will indeed allow us to bequeath a healthy ocean to our children and grandchildren. In June last year in New York, the UN Ocean Conference proved to be a turning point in raising the alarm on ocean change and putting in place a worldwide surge of ocean action. The conference produced a carefully crafted call for action, adopted consensually by all member states of the UN. In the conference's call for action, there is specific reference to the role of local governments, wherein it is declared, we underline the need to integrate Goal 14 and its interrelated targets, international development plans and strategies, to promote national ownership and to ensure success in its implementation by involving all relevant stakeholders, including national and local authorities, members of parliament, local communities, indigenous peoples, women and youth, as well as academic and scientific communities, business and industry. So, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as representatives of local government, I call upon you to give particular attention to the connection between land-based activities and the health of the ocean. The ridge-to-reef or source-to-sea approach is vital in this regard, for we can no longer expect the ocean to deal with all the rubbish and chemicals and sewage and plastic that we throw at it from the land. Please consider the consequences in the knowledge that it is ocean's ecosystem that provides us with every second breath we take. From multinational organizations down to the individual citizen, everyone has a stake in the health of the ocean. Thus, all of us must play our part in the great global campaign of ocean action. To learn how you can play your part as an individual or a company or a community or a government, I ask you to go to the UN website, oceanconference.un.org, to see how you can be part of the communities of ocean action. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for us to stop stealing from the well-being of future generations of humankind and of life itself. I urge all of you today to take up the challenge so that you depart from Rapa Nui, not weighed down by the burden of bad, but energized instead by good solutions and strategies of action. With the courage and determination of the Polynesian navigators who pulled Rapa Nui up from the great ocean, may you all become lifelong guardians of the ocean's well-being. Ka oho riva riva.